What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Today, you're watching some Vanguard gameplay yet again. As I mentioned in my previous videos, Modern Warfare 2 has just killed all interest in I don't have no interest in that game. No interest. There's tons of DLC weapons I can get and can level up and stuff. I don't want to play that game. That game is just a chore to play. It punishes you actively for moving. Speaking of that, I tried Warzone the other day. I was actually getting a little bored of Valorant. Surprisingly enough, Valorant is, I don't think it'll ever be my game, but there's, moments, there's weeks where I'll have some fun in it, I guess. But yeah, for the most part, it'll never be my game. But regardless of that, yeah, when I was bored with Valorant for a bit, I decided to hop on Warzone with a buddy of mine, and the game sucks. Surprise to no one. The game is terrible. How do you create such an unfun experience after literally landing on a cash cow? In 2020, when they first dropped the original Warzone, like Verdansk, it was a cash cow. It was so fun. Everybody in the world wanted to play it. Pandemic or not, everyone had time, obviously, and stuff like that. But even nowadays, people have time. People want to play games. That's why everyone's so hype about X-Defiant and all these other games that are coming out. People were hype about Battlefield and Halo last year. People want a good game. People want to continue playing FPS shooters. The only problem is we haven't gotten a good one or a one worth playing in the longest time. So it's kind of why bother continuously do this again and again? And yeah, man, I don't know what to say. Warzone is just so bad at this point. I tried the new map, Vandel, I think it is. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible map. I was on it for 5 minutes when it first dropped, and I could tell right away it was going to be a garbage map, okay? Buildings everywhere you look, you can get shot by 1.5 million angles, okay? I'm not even kidding you. You run across a street, you'll get shot by 6 buildings. It's ridiculous. Nobody, I don't understand who playtested that, who thought of it. Sure, it looks good. Sure, it sounds good. Who cares, okay? It plays terribly. You can tell. All they did was make it look as nice as they could. They didn't play it for more than a minute, or if they did, everybody in the map was camping, and that's how they have fun. But yeah, I don't know. It just, all these FPS shooters, especially the Modern Warfare and Infinity Ward series games, all they do is punish movement over and over again. I don't know if realistically, I don't think I'm gonna get another Infinity Ward title. I'm not, definitely not day one. I don't know, man. They just don't know how to make good games, and I don't want to punish Call of Duty as a whole for this, because Treyarch is not, Treyarch is not bad. They don't really do anything that wrong. I think Cold War was definitely a miss, but it's still better than a lot of other games. And Vanguard, as boring as it is, you can move around and you can have fun. It appeals to people who like to move, okay, at the end of the day. That's why they give you Ninja and stuff like that. Anyway, all that aside, let's talk about the main point of today's video, the Nicki Minaj bundle. All right, let's get into it. By the way, if you're new to the channel, if you enjoy the content, feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Okay, I really appreciate any recent support y'all can give. It's been tough out here making videos. There's not a whole lot of content to make, but I wanted to, just keep in touch with you guys, because I don't want to, lose the what do you call it? The connection that we've built on this channel. So anyway, the Nicki Minaj bundle is just jarring. It's just kind of bizarre. It's not it looks bad, or it's not bad. It's not artistically bad. It's just jarring. Why is Nicki Minaj of all people in Call of Duty, right? Why is Kevin Durant in Call of Duty? I don't know. A lot of these things are just super random, and they don't really seem to serve a purpose, right? What benefit is it, right? On the flip side, I never really think bundles are worth it. But guys, we are in late August when this bundle drops. Are you guys aware that the next game drops in 2.5, 3 months? Wait, let me think. About 3 months, or yeah, 2.5 months actually, less than 3 months. You're literally gonna spend what, $24, $25, $28, something like that on this bundle, just for it to last 3 months, if that. It's crazy. You know that this is not a 2-year life cycle game. Who is spending money on bundles continuously on Call of Duty? Not to mention the fact that, again, these are super overpriced, okay? If this was a free-to-play game, maybe you can justify it, all right? Maybe, especially if you really like Nicki Minaj, you really like Kevin Durant, or some of those Halloween characters from other movies and stuff like that, or Rambo or John Wick or something like that. If you really like something and it was a free-to-play game, okay, maybe, sure, I can understand it, right? Guys, you already spent $70 on this game. Not to mention the fact that these games launch incomplete, unfinished as hell, right? we're gonna like ignore that fact, and like I just don't get it. I don't get who's paying for this. Who is actively supporting Call of Duty when it continues to underdeliver and underachieve year after year, bundle after bundle, season after season? When is the last time we got a complete DLC season where you felt like, hey, you know what? Like that's, you know what? Like it's worth it. You know, it's worth it. I'm going to support this season with a bundle. No, not really, right? Most of the time we get like what, 1, maybe 2 multiplayer maps. Like, it's nuts, dude. It's kind of crazy how ridiculous Call of Duty has been, and the fact that people continuously support the game by buying bundles, by, you know, playing the game day in and day out. Guys, I know some people, you know, I don't get a whole lot of comments like this, but some people are just like, oh, stop playing the game, stop talking about the game. In case you guys weren't aware, this is a Call of Duty channel. I kind of have to play and talk about the game, okay? This is not like I'm a multi-channeled or multi-game covering channel, all right? I don't cover Valorant, I don't cover XDefiant or Halo or Battlefield. I'm not like an FPS channel. I'm like purely a gaming channel, and even more purely a Call of Duty channel. It's kind of gonna take a hit if I don't upload or talk about Call of Duty, right? Like, it's not hard to figure out. I never really get those comments like, oh, stop playing the game, blah, blah, blah. Thanks. Never thought of that. That's crazy. Yeah. Thanks for the input. Like, okay. Like, I don't know. Those comments just make zero sense to me, and yet I still get them quite often. Guys, I say all this to say, don't buy Nicki Minaj. Don't buy this Nicki Minaj bundle. Okay. Don't buy the Kevin Durant bundle. Don't buy the next bundle. Don't buy the previous bundle. Don't buy the next game's bundles. These games don't deserve extra money. They barely deserve the $70 we give them. I don't think they do. I think at most these Call of Duty games at launch are probably worth like what, $30, $40 at the most, right? Because they launch hella incomplete. But don't keep spending your money on these unfinished products and on a not fan base, but on a franchise that really doesn't care about you. They really don't care if you play the game or not. They don't care if you get the next game or not either. All they want is your initial $70 and then the playtime like once a quarter, so they can show their shareholders, hey, we have, you know, X amount of people playing. You know, our stock is fine. That's all they care about. All right. They don't care if you're in skill-based matchmaking lobbies. They don't care if you have dead silence or not. They don't care if red dots show up on the mini map or not. All these things are like nice on paper to have, and like, you know, if they're smart, they support the franchise and they support the fan base so that, you know, people continuously play the game and maybe people actually want to buy the next one. Guys, I have a lot of IRL friends who played Warzone with me, like Warzone in 2020, day in and day out, who have not bought a Call of Duty since Cold War. They have dipped from the franchise because the franchise has done absolutely nothing for them since the start of the pandemic, pretty much, right? Since the pandemic, basically. You know, people bought Modern Warfare. They were hit or miss with it. A lot of people liked it. Some people didn't like it. A lot of people bought Cold War thinking like, hey, you know what? Warzone was kind of fun. Let's get the new guns for it. Cold War is pretty rough for casual fans, I'm not going to lie. And a lot of people dipped. You know, people stopped playing Warzone. People stopped playing, Vanguard. Nobody got Modern Warfare 2. I have very few friends who got Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. Yeah, people are just dipping from the franchise, and I can't blame them, okay? This franchise has done nothing but nickel and dime with these overpriced bundles and not listen to the community. Like, if that's worth your money, then so be it, I guess. You know, if you like getting ripped off, if you like not being heard, go ahead and keep supporting this franchise, keep supporting the game, get the Nicki Minaj bundle. I'm just saying, if you're, you know, trying to stand up a little bit to Activision and just be like, hey, you know what, maybe I like the game, but because of the way you don't listen to the fan base, because you don't listen to the community, I'm not going to support the game more by buying bundles or playing the game more. Maybe that's the way you speak up. I don't know. You do you. At the end of the day, I know I'm going to get comments like, oh, don't tell me what to do with my time. Don't tell me what to do with my money. Yeah, whatever. Just go ahead and keep supporting the game then and wonder why, you know, nothing changes in the game. Just keep wondering why. But that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Again, going to try my best to make videos more in the future. But again, very, very limited like talking points at this point. You guys probably seen it from the other commentators out there that you're sub to. Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on. I wish that there was, you know, I really do. But anyway, we have a few minutes left in this gameplay, and I was going to cut it, but I just noticed that I got a ball target gunner in this gameplay. Let's put it out there. Vanguard is a fairly easy game. I'm kind of excited for Modern Warfare 3 in the sense of like, please make it okay for casual players. Please make it so that you can move. Please make it so that, you know, obviously we kind of know that the launch maps we don't know if like they're gonna suck or not, because like they might add doors or whatever, they might change things. But for the most part, you know what you're getting when you pick up this game. I'm excited for the beta. I think the beta is dropping in like early October, if I remember correctly. So like, yeah, we'll probably get some good stuff there. Probably get some good information and be able to see it. But it's not really going to be a beta, unfortunately. It's just going to be like kind of like a demo kind of thing, because yeah, I don't know what you call it. But that's it basically for the video. Yeah, it's just going to be a demo. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, yeah, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace, and peace.